I would like to offer praise for War Like the Thunderbolt by Russell Bonds. This is a fantastic book about the siege, the burning and the siege of Atlanta. I grew up in and around Atlanta, and Sherman's kind of a household name around there, and I didn't really know too much about what happened, but this is a great book. I think some what was exciting about this book for me was the maps uh, that show where things happened. Because I know Atlanta from being a lost and confused young man driving around with his head up his ass. But knowing where certain things are, I can look at these maps and go, oh, there was a lot of killing that went on around here back in the day. Um, the It opens with a little him talking about Gone with the Wind and how they made the movie. I mean, it's the battle and burning of Atlanta. It's good writing too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know there's thousands of books about the Civil War and Sherman's March and all this. This doesn't go too heavy into the whole march. It's mostly about Atlanta. But I tell you what, man. Uh, you know, Detailed descriptions of battles, of personalities, the death of McPherson. I mean, growing up, in around Fort McPherson, I went to Fort McPherson a couple times. Never occurred to me that it was named after James McPherson, who died, young man, shot in the back. Uh, you know, the hmm, I don't know what else to say about it other than you really get a sense of the just the carnage that happened there. He talks briefly about the rebuilding of the city and after the war was over and everything. I personally, my experience in Atlanta was one of tremendous sorrow and agony and pain and suffering. Uh, Not necessarily Atlanta's fault, just my family and my own problems, as was reflected in that place. But if you are interested in the battle for Atlanta and Sherman and Hood and Johnston, McPherson, uh, you know. Oliver Otis Howard, Hooker. All these guys are involved here, and uh, I can't recommend this book enough. If this is the part of the Civil War that you are into, it's great writing, and I'm really glad that I bought it, and I recommend it for you. Okay, that's it.